بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم اللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي رب زدني علما وارزقنا رب يسر ولا تؤثر وتمم بالخير وبك نستعين يا فتاح يا فتاح يا عليم يا عليم صلى الله عليه وسلم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وعن أبي بن كعب رضي الله عنه في قوله عز وجل: وإذ أخذ ربك من بني آدم في ظهورهم ذريتهم قال جمعهم فجعلهم أزواجا ثم صورهم فاستنطقهم فتكلموا ثم أخذ عليهم العهد والميثاق وأشهدهم على أنفسهم ألست بربكم قالوا بلى. So Ibn Ka'b relates with regards to the saying of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took when the Lord took from the Bani Adam from his back, his progeny, he said, he gathered them and he made for them spouses. He combined them spouses. So, then he fashioned them. Then he made them speak. Then he took from them a pact in a promise. And they وأشهدهم على أنفسهم ألست بربكم. And he made them testify that ألست بربكم.
He made him testify against himself.
Against themselves that I am not your Rabb. So they said certainly. قال فإني أشهد عليكم السماوات السبع والأرضين السبع. So he said that indeed I make witness upon you the seven heavens and the seven earths. وأشهد عليكم آباءكم آدم أن تقولوا يوم القيامة لم نعلم بهذا. اعلموا أنه لا إله إلا غيري ولا رب غيري ولا تشركوا بي شيئا. Make bear witness of your father Adam that you lest you say on the day of Qiyamah that I did not know this. I did not know.
We had no knowledge about this.
I had no knowledge. And so know that indeed there is none worthy there's none worthy of worship besides me, and there is no Rabb besides me, and there is no partner. ولا تشركوا and not ascribe partners with me. إني سأرسل إليكم رسلي يذكرونكم عهدي وميثاقي. That indeed I will send you messengers who will remind you of my pact and my promise. وأنزل عليكم كتبي, and I will send upon you my books. قالوا شهدنا بأنك ربنا وإلهنا وإلهنا. And so they will say that we testify that indeed you are our God and our deity. لا رب لنا غيرك. There is no رب us beside you. ولا إله لنا غيرك. And there is no deity beside you. فأخذوا بذلك. They were supposed to deal with it. ورفع عليهم آدم عليه السلام ينظر إليهم. And Adam عليه السلام will rise above them. فرأى الغني والفقير والحسن الصورة ودون ذلك. And you will see the rich and the poor and the good looking and the ones who is not good looking. فقال ربي لولا سويت بين عبادك. So you would say that, oh my Rabb, did you not make equal between your servants? قال إني أحببت أن أشكر. That indeed I would like to be thanked. ورأى الأنبياء فيهم مثل السرج عليهم النور خصوا بميثاق آخر في الرسالة والنبوة. Then he will see the Anbiya among them, which was for this light,
like a lamp.
Like a lamp. He will specify a specific fact or a different fact with regards to Risala and Nubuwah. وهو قوله تبارك وتعالى وإذ أخذنا من النبيين ميثاقكم. And when we took from the Nabis a fact إلى قوله عيسى بن مريم, في saying عيسى بن مريم كان في تلك الأرواح وأرسله إلى مريم عليه السلام فحدث عن أبي أنه دخل فيها. روى أحمد. So كانت في تلك الأرواح, and that was in the الروح which was sent to Maryam عليه السلام. and it is narrated from Ubay that indeed it entered from her mouth. Oh, Ahmed.
Hmm. So thus, there's a different fact that was taken place with regards to the Anbiya, where they where أخذ من النبيين ميثاقهم إلى قول عيسى ibn Maryam, and in that fact was mentioned about uh, Nabi Nuh alayhi salam, Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam, Nabi Musa alayhi salam, and that was also with regards to the message that the risala that they were to be sent with.
قال ابن الدرداء رضي الله عنه قال بينما نحن عند رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم نتذاكر ما يكون إذ قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا سمعتم بجبل زال عن مكانه فصدقوه، وإذا سمعتم برجل تغير عن خلقه فلا تصدقوه به، فإنه يسير إلى ما جبل عليه. رواه أحمد. أبي الدرداء رضي الله عنه narrates that while Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam discussing ما يكون what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when you hear that a mountain has moved from its place, then affirm it or believe it. And if you hear that a man has changed from his character,
His nature.
from his nature, then do not affirm it. For indeed he will continue on that which is natural disposition.
Yes, his innate nature will continue. Right. So a man who's given intelligence will display his intelligence, and a person who is foolish, by far and large, he will remain foolish. Of course, there are some people, some scenarios where a person undergoes a change for better because of the effort. They will change. But then to that change also has already been recorded, predetermined, has been already recorded in his taqdeer that he will change. So by far and large, a person doesn't just change. They say leper doesn't change it. What?
عن ام سلمة رضي الله عنها قالت يا رسول الله لا يزال يصيبك في كل عام وجع من شاة المسمومة التي أكلت. قال ما أصابني شيء منها إلا وهو مكتوب علي وآدم في طينته. رواه ابن ماجه. So Umm Salma radiallahu anha narrates that she said, O Messenger of Allah, that the poison will continue to afflict.
Yes, every year there's poison.
Every year this poison afflicts you from that poison sheep which you ate. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that nothing afflicts me except that which was written for me before, whilst Adam was still a clay.
Yes, whilst Adam was, before he was even created, it was already written that it's going to afflict me. So what afflicts me every year, that is preordained. So there was a sheep that was served Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam at Khaybar that was poisoned by a female Jew, and Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam ate from that, and then the meat told that it was poisoned, but that effect still lasted. But Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam is showing us here that nothing happens except without the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even when you get sick, it's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told you to get sick, so there's no running away from that. Babu idbati adab al-qabr, the confirming or the establishment of the adab of the qabr. The Quran and the Hadith confirms that those who deserve punishment will be punished in the grave. And here when they use the word grave, it's just used in the widest sense to refer to barzakh and that period from when a person leaves this world until he enters into the next world itself. It can be anywhere. It doesn't restrict one to a grave. For example, a person who drowned and his body was in the ocean. So maybe the fish ate his body up. So then there's nothing that remains of his body. When a person dies in the ocean, then naturally all the fish or any the creatures of the ocean will eat on that. So then he will. He's not in a grave. So what happens? So this punishment will still take place. Or whether a person burns into ashes, then doesn't mean there is nothing left of his body. He cannot be punished. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may punish them too, as if they were buried and if they were liable for punishment, right? The correct and preferred degree of confirmation of punishment in the grave is to believe and have conviction that after burial, that the pious slaves, the people who are pious, they will be rewarded, while those who sin Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can punish them severely. If anyone adopts a different method of disposing of the body, whether it be cremating the body or throwing it in the ocean, some people throw it in a lake, then too the angels Munkar and Nakir will still be able to visit and question him. And the existence of Munkar and Nakir is known through the Hadith. We must believe in them. It is not necessary to see them or to witness something to believe. You don't have to say that I need to see the punishment of the grave to believe in the punishment of the grave. The things of the higher world cannot be seen by our eyes. The sight of reality alone can witness them, though it is not impossible for our eyesight to see them. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wills, then He could make it such that we could see it, but if we can't see it, we still have to believe in it. And it's not that in this world we do not always see everything, although we can perceive something. Something like a pain. You can't see somebody that's in pain, but pain is real. If you have a pain in your arm, I can't see the pain, so I can't say, but I can't deny that you have pain. For, for another example is a person who is dreaming. Two people may be sleeping next to each other, and the one person may be having a good dream and enjoying the dream, and the other person may be punished in his dream, right? Or maybe he falls off a building, or sometimes you sleep in and you get it. You fall off a building and you wake up quickly. Or person may be chased by an animal or something, and in his dream he's running, and the third person is standing there and looking, and he see them both sleeping. But this person is enjoying his dream, he's swimming in the ocean, he's having he's gone on holiday. The other person is being punished. But each one is feeling their own pain. One is feeling the joy, another one is feeling the pain. But the third person, he just sees them to be sleeping. So that's how the punishment of the grave is brought. Similarly, example was given that you say you can't see, you need to see Munkar and Nakhir. There was times in Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam where you would be sitting with the Sahaba and Jibreel alayhi salam would come to him and bring down Wahi, and none of them around, none of the Sahaba around to see him, and he was bringing Wahi. Yet the Sahaba they believed it. So similarly, we have to also believe it just like it. And the punishment in the grave is exactly like that. It's real, and we have to accept it.